Hello guys! Hope you're all doing well. This week we're doing lesson 4 in Delta, dividing by 3 and 5. And I'm also going to explain how dividing kind of works with dividing and how important it is to know your multiplication and why Mrs. Peavy drills you so much. Alright, so the first part that we're going to learn is we're going to learn what things are called. Miss Heather is bad at this. I just say, oh, what's the answer? What's the number we're dividing into? I do that all the time. I don't call them by their proper names. I'm very sorry. All right, so this number with our division problem is called the divisor. This number inside of our division, I still don't know what that's called. They didn't tell me though, is the dividend. And our answer is called the quotient. All right, one reason why you really needed to know your multiplication so well is because multiplication is the opposite of division. All right, so the reason I can say that is, all right, so we have our division sign here. And if I had 24 right there and say I put a 3 here. So how this is set up is factor. It's like there's an invisible times right there. Factor times factor is the product inside. So if you didn't know, oh, I don't know, 3, how many 3's go into 24? How many 3's go into 24? All right, you can always think 3 times our invisible times. 3 times what number is 24? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. 3 times 8. Whew, took a lot of brain power. 3 times 8 is 24. All right? So multiplication and division are opposites. Okay? So the same thing also goes with, if you ever needed to find, your division answer. Granted, people always just use this way. And that's the main reason why I teach it. So 3 times what number is 24, our inside number. And this is the main thing we're going to be using just because it's the easiest, and it's the easiest to teach, it's the easiest to grasp. So if you need to, you can always come back and look at this lesson. But today, we're going to be learning 3's and 5's. Okay, I'm going to write down all the factors of 3 and 5. All right, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Now you can also know the other two, which is 33 and 36 is up to 12. All right, so these are all of our times 3. So if we're looking, so this is 3 times 1, 3 times 2, 3 times 3, so on and so forth. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now let's also do this for 5's. A little bit easier, I think. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. Those are up to the 12th place in 5's. All right. So this week we're looking at our 3's and our 5's. All right. So let's see here. Let me go ahead and I'll take this off. All right. So if I had the answer or the question of how many 5's go into 45, I would say, okay, 5's into 45, 5's into 45. Of course, you can always count up by 5's. That's what I do. I still use my fingers. I know it's a bad habit. But if you don't want to hold your fingers up, you can always tap them down, like tap them down. If you don't want to be holding your fingers up. But it's up to you. All right? So 5 times our invisible times is there. 5 times what number is 45? We're lucky here to have our little chart so we can just kind of go down. So 45. 5 times 9 is 45. So I'd put my 9 on top. Now this is the same as 45 divided by 5. That's the same thing. Or 45 divided by 5. All of these, all 3 of these are the same thing. All right? So 45 divided by 5. 45 divided by 5. 45 divided by 5. All right? So that's this week's lesson is 3s and 5s. All right? And how to properly place them. I'll do 1, 3, 1 over here. So how many 3s go into 24? All right, so of course you can always count up your 3s. Or if you want, you could write up a little chart. But the best thing to do is try to remember, try to memorize, okay? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. 3 times 8. Down here at my 8. All right, 3 times, my invisible times. You can put 1 there. I still have kids and older things that always still put their little times there because they feel like they need to, and that's totally fine. 3 times 8 is 24. All right, thank you guys so much. And let me know if you have any questions. I'll be calling on Monday afternoon and asking. All right, so have a good rest of your day. Bye.